Hello, hello. We are live in a mess of a craft room, both of us.
Both of us. I said in my email that I sent to my audience this morning that calling this a craft room reset is a bit of a crafty delusion because it is a huge disaster in here. But because pretty much everything in my craft room does have a home, it is still a reset, I think. I'm not like going to be going through drawers or anything. We're just putting things away that are on top of things.
I'm scared I'm going to find stuff to donate, so I have boxes on standby.
Oh my gosh, that was such a good idea. I will just make a pile in the corner. You can't even see any of my mess here yet, but guys,
I have a box on standby just in case because I feel like it's going to happen.
Okay, I have boxes right outside my craft room door, so I can grab.
Yeah, that's where mine is. I can reach out there just in case.
I have a feeling we're going to be finding things like that. So if you guys are joining us, thank you so much. We are basically just going to clean our studios today. And we love having you here. We love chatting with you guys. Angie did one of these. She went through, did some decluttering 2 weeks ago about, and I was supposed to join her, and instead I went to urgent care with my kids, but he doesn't have pneumonia. Yay! So Angie did that one by herself. We can go ahead and link that as well if you want to, just chat with Angie while she goes through her stuff. I was in the chat there for a little bit, but yeah, we're just I'm happy to be here. I'm happy for the fact that I am not sitting in an urgent care right now.
And we're doing these because we put Craft Organization Camp back on sale. And it's at that $39 price tag again. So if you are like us and have a mess of a crafting space or craft supplies all over the place, you might want to get in on this deal. So we wanted to do this live, share hopefully some tips and tricks along the way, and encourage you to get your all access pass to Craft Organization Camp if you don't have one already. And we have a QR code in the corner. It's running across the screen. It's in the description below this video. You can type in craftorganizationcamp.com into your browser. All of the ways you can see everything that's included with that pass.
Yeah, and we are going to be giving away a pass during this live cleaning session. So if you would like to win, you can go ahead and leave a comment. Every comment counts as an entry. If you have already purchased Craft Organization Camp, we'll refund your money. And if you haven't, we'll give you a free pass to Craft Organization Camp. We have 30 speakers, I think, and a lot of classes and a lot of real life organizing, because you were going to see that Angie and I, well, at least I have a huge space. Like I have 600 square feet, which I realize is not normal, right? Like this is just not a normal craft space. And we have people in our camp who are like, how to organize your craft supplies in a dresser, how to turn a closet into a crafting space, those sorts of things that are a little bit more realistic. And so if you're like, okay, I do not need to know how to just color code every single thing, that's not what this is about. This really is about on a budget, organizing for real people.
Yeah. So every comment counts as an entry to our giveaway for an all access pass. So literally comment, chat amongst yourselves, ask us questions about organization, ask us random questions about the piles of mess that we're going to show cleaning up. It's fine. Every comment will count.
Those people are just going to be commenting like, wow, Cori, you have a lot of beverages.
So reality is that our spaces get very messy. So we originally were like, we'll just talk about how we reset after doing a project, and then life and things get out of hand and we both sort of have a mess. So we thought we'd just sort of clean up. Like Cori said, it's still a reset. I'm not getting rid of the dream box or anything, still a reset, but we thought we'd kind of clean up and do a major reset.
Yeah, this is a major reset. I still have stuff out from Christmas. So if you are like, guys, this has been a while, it's February. I still have stuff out. Literally sitting here, right here, is a paper bag of pearls that I was using to make beaded bows for Christmas. And it's just sitting here on this table. It's just
she said, I bet you don't have a paper bag of beads. And I was like, don't say anything yet, because there's no telling what I will find.
There's no telling. I also have a different paper bag of gold beads and an unfinished bow sitting here. Oh, guys, this is crazy.
So the only prep I did for this is I emptied my trash. Otherwise, I was literally making a project 15 minutes ago in this space. So I have lots to reset today.
I have a whole section of my craft room that I have 4 wholesale orders in the middle of being made. I am not touching that section because it's stuff I'm working on, but literally we are going to get rid of the 30 cans of sparkling water that are sitting around. This is embarrassing. Ooh.
You know, it's real life. I feel like everyone.
I just like a beverage.
It's real life.
I was
All
telling
right,
Angie
so
that this is my Starbucks coffee from God knows when. Literally, I'm not going to open this up. It is going straight into the trash can.
we will not be opening some of this up.
Nope.
All right, do we want to start cleaning? And then we already have some questions, so we'll just answer those as we pick up.
Sure. I'm going to start with, you can't see this table, but I am sitting at my main work table and it's just got a bunch of random crap on it. So I am probably going to be getting up a little bit and coming back just because I can't just sit here and clean.
And I'm going to do about the same thing. And I may like move the camera around a little bit. So what I like to do, like I'm sitting here and I'm just going to clean this space and I'll kind of like put it approximately where it goes in my room. And then I'll move to that space and I'll put it away. I don't know how you like to do it.
I do it actually very similarly, mostly because it's like the thing that I need to go clean is also so messy. So
yes,
like trying to get to underneath it.
If I leave this chair and go over to that side of the room, I won't come back to this chair. So I want to clean this space first.
Yes, so I'm going to clean the space first because this is my video filming space. And you guys, if you watch my channel, you know I've been a little bit absent lately. We have just had a heck of a few months. So I haven't really filmed here since before the holidays, honestly. Hopefully that will end again soon. But yeah, so let's go ahead. I'm going to take apart this bow that I didn't make to start.
Someone asked, do we do a clean out purge once a year? So how often do you do like a clean out purge?
Whenever I get angry enough at my stuff. That's basically it. I get to the point where I have like a slight nervous breakdown and I'm like, I can't do this anymore. And that's when I do it. Oh no, I'm missing I lied. One of these is pearls and one of them is wooden beads. Where do the gold beads go?
I do think that I don't think I do like a major purge once a year, but probably every couple years.
Yeah. I think it depends too if I'm getting if I'm moving things around or I'm getting a new setup or something like that, I will often do it.
And I also think that I also get tired of crafts and I do sort of different crafts. So like those beads are an example. Like you might not have used beads in the past 5 years, so you might not have a place for beads. And then I'm like,
a place for beads.
Well, I need a place for beads. And then I just start. Does that make sense? And then it sort of snowballs. And then I'm like, I need a place for beads. So what can I get rid of? And then I'm like, oh, I can get rid of all of this stuff because I don't like it anymore. Yep. So I feel like it's just when that snowball happens, it happens.
Yeah. I did see somebody asked me if I have a dream box, and I actually do. I'll go over there probably next. I have the dream box center. So I don't have despite having a very large space, I don't have an actual space that will fit a dream box. So if I turn my camera this way a little bit, like I got a sliding door right there, and then I have a corner here, and the dream box actually doesn't fit here. I could, not open the doors all the way, but I really like my pegboards. So I kept those and I got the Dreambox Center, which doesn't have the doors. And I attached my dream cart to it. I'll walk over there here in a few minutes and show you that because this table shouldn't take me too long to clean. But I do love it. And I have it right next to my cubbies. So it has like the effect of a dream box without having all the doors.
All right, I'm going to scroll through and find us another question.
There's a spot in the corner of my studio.
She's like, okay, this side's done. Moving now.
This was a project that I never got to actually show here. Maybe this will be a video next year, but I made these freaking adorable ornaments using UV DTF from Ninja Transfers. Yep, it's probably a little too late for me to do Christmas ornaments this year.
So somebody asked, how do you organize cardstock? For me, literally, my cardstock is right here. I can move you a little bit closer. I shouldn't have plugged up all this stuff to my computer. So my cardstock is
unplugged, so we're gonna have to do some.
My cardstock is right here, and I like it flat, so it doesn't bow or anything. So I like those kind of organizers that hold it flat. Does it have to be in a dream box? Absolutely not. You can buy that type of organizer to set on a shelf. For years I had a different organizer. It was almost exactly like that, and it just sat on a shelf. So I like that type of organizer for mine. Cori has a very fancy organizer. I don't know.
I'm almost done with this table, so I'm actually and I have to take a few things over there, so I'm just gonna take you guys on a walk.
Okay, and it's one of those that is no longer available anymore.
No longer available. Okay, so you guys were asking about my Dreambox Center. So this is my Dreambox center. So I have my cubbies over here, and then this is the center. And then you can see here, I have my dream cart attached to it. Wow, I'm really not good at this. But then in the corner here, you can see I have this paper organizer, and it's not available. And everybody asks me about it, and I'm like, well, you can buy it for like $400 used.
But it's so cool.
To spend $400, unfortunately. All right, we're organizing over here now.
All right.
Do you have multiple projects going at once? Abso-freaking-lutely, every single day.
Yeah, so some of this stuff I'm going to leave out because the project I was working on before this, I didn't want to spoil it for you all. So there is a sneak peek on Instagram, but I'm going to leave a few of these things out because I want to finish that project either today, tomorrow, Monday, something.
So my Dreambox Center is my shipping station because I also have a little side hustle business. And so it is actually, gosh, you can really see what a mess it is. I don't even have like drawers pushed in here, but I have like in here, like, you know, do not bend stickers and things for shipping. Some of my products here. I got these, just opened up these new big bubble mailers. I don't know where they're going to go.
Somebody asked, do we use a timer when organizing? And the answer is sometimes.
Yep.
I don't know where my timer is. I was going to show it. I must have knocked it off the table. Yeah, it's knocked off the table, so I don't know if I'm going to get behind the table and do that. But I have a little cube organizer, and you just flip it to how many minutes that you want to organize. So a lot of times I do that, especially at the end of the day. Like you're kind of done, right? Like I don't have anything else in me. I don't want to do another project.
Yeah.
I would better not clean up. Well, can I do 15 minutes of cleanup? Okay, yeah. I have that in me, and I'll set the timer and do like 15 minutes.
Yeah, I do the same thing. I'm also really picky about recycling. That's the word I was trying to use. And so this becomes one of the biggest things for me is that I have like random plastic stuff all over my office because we have a program here called Ridwell that will recycle this for me. So then I like take stuff out and then I've just got it all over my office. And like I can recycle this thing. So it's now just going in a pile. Let's see. What's a craft pass?
If I had the space, I would have like trash can and recycling up here, but I don't. So I have to like take the recycling to where the household recycling is. If I had the space, I would, but I don't.
I have some bins on the other side of the room that I like. Here's one of my tips is if you use something a lot in your craft studio, get more than one of them. So I have these little cheap tape measures all over the place. I also have scissors everywhere because I use them all the time. Trash. Look at this little scale I got, Angie. So I got this because I got really tired of doing inventory for my stickers. So here, I'll turn it around here, guys, and you can see I have a lot of stickers that I sell. And I got tired of counting them. So now I just weigh one and then weigh them all and do a little math and figure out how many stickers I have.
That's a really good idea.
Yeah.
Okay, someone asked, is everything labeled? I mean, like I try to label as much as possible. Is everything labeled? Probably not. I probably don't go overboard. Like I'm not going to label, let's example, like my Easy Press and stuff is down here. I'm not going to put a label that says Easy Press there. Like it just goes there.
It just goes there.
So I don't go overboard, but I do like to
have like over here. These are all my sublimation supplies, and they all just got a simple label with the label maker because I thought that made it a lot easier, and it did make it a lot easier. Now I can put stuff away more easily.
Yeah, and this, like all the Cricut labels in the world, yes, but this little guy is so convenient to just make a label with something like this. Doesn't have to be this one, but something like that.
I've got a different one, but it's very similar.
Yeah. All right.
Let's see. That can be recycled. Oh my goodness.
Okay. Here, as an opinion thing, I was trying to decide if it's better to do in sections over a couple of days or work with a 30-minute work, 5-minute break mindset to get it all done in one day. So which way would you do it?
I tend to do like a day or an afternoon where I really kind of try and knock it out. I will do kind of a little reset depending on like what I want to do the next day. You know, I'll be like, oh, I need to film a video, so I'll clean up that area that I was just sitting in over there. But for them, let's see, like, look at this. I just got like random plastic all over my office because somebody will recycle it for me.
So I feel like I do it both ways, depending on how I'm feeling. So I don't want to say that one way is better than the other, because if you are, like if you are struggling for whatever reason and you're just not feeling it, sometimes all you have in you is, let me just do this small section, and that's okay. But if you're like, I want to get it done, I'm going to get it done today, that's okay too. So I don't feel like there's a right or wrong answer, just depending on how you're feeling.
Yeah, I tend to be like, I need to get like a lot done. Like I'm in like cleaning mode. I'm like not wearing, you know, real pants. Look, another beverage that I never finished drinking. Problem, guys. All right, so I added up, like I added those mailers up here. So these are new mailers, those are mailers. So I added some up there, but I have a ginormous stack. So now I get to crawl under my table to put them in here. So,
okay, so what heat press I just put away, and I think it was this one. It's a little bitty Makerflow press. So I was putting that away towards the beginning, and someone asked about that. And then someone asked about donating what as you purge. So first things first, I will try to donate to school, community center, a place like that that can use the craft stuff. That's my first stop. Second stop is we have creative reuse centers here. So Nashville there's one called Smart Art and Craft Supplies. And you literally donate stuff, and you can also buy stuff there to create with. So it's kind of like a thrift store, but only craft.
That's really cool.
Really cool.
I wish we had one of those.
That's sort of like my next stop would be that. Like my very last stop would be someplace like Goodwill, because like, they're not going to know what half the stuff is. Like honestly.
And I give a lot of it to the school. We have like a maker space in our school, and like Marcy, shout out Marcy if you're watching this. Marcy will literally take anything off my hands, even if she doesn't know how to use it, which I love her for.
All right.
I know.
So our giveaway, someone asked what the giveaway is. So our giveaway is a all access pass to Craft Organization Camp, and every comment in the live chat counts. So you can comment and tell us, comment amongst yourself, chat amongst yourself, ask us questions, comment about, what you're organizing. Let us know that. Just every comment counts.
All right. I just designed like 22 new stickers. So I have this extra bin here. So I'm going to put that out for when my new stickers come in, because.
All right. Someone says they don't know where to start. What's your best advice?
Oh gosh. I think my best advice is to think about the type of person you are. Because there is, if you're the type of person who can, take everything out of every cabinet and then start putting things back, I feel like that would work really well for me. But if that is just going to be like so overwhelming, I would like start with a drawer and just be like, I'm going to do one drawer today and get it done. And then, keep going. So, all right. So this space over here is a lot tidier than it was. Well, I'm really, really bad at this, guys. Sorry. So this again is where I do all of my shipping and packing orders. And I have just a random extra pair of scissors that I found on the floor. So we're going to put
so often if I don't know where to start, I just, I'm like, I'm going to start with just this. Or if you're overwhelmed, just this bin or just this shelf.
Yeah.
And like I said, at the beginning of this, I was cleaning that area off, and I just sort of made piles of like different stuff that goes in different areas. So now I can grab the stuff from the piles I made way over here, and I'm not as overwhelmed with like going back and forth. So that can be overwhelming, I think, too.
I do this thing sometimes, and I do this when I'm cleaning my house too, is I'll also just play games with myself. Do you do this? Where I'm like, okay.
I love doing that.
I do it all the time. Okay, I'm gonna pick up 5 things that don't belong in this section and take them to where they go. And then when I get to that section, I'm gonna take 5 things from that section and move them to where they go. I do it all the time in my house. Or I'm gonna walk into my laundry room and I'm gonna fold 5 pieces of laundry every time I pass the laundry room, and then somehow the laundry gets folded all, throughout the day. So
I also like, this is a good game I play with myself too. So like you can set a timer for this one, or it can be like one shelf. So if I clean this shelf, then you get a reward. So like often my reward is like reading for like I can read 2 chapters. So I'll like clean my shelf and then I can read 2 chapters in my book. I can do this and I can have this. So like whatever the reward is, like watch one episode of your favorite show.
Yeah.
Clean for an hour, watch an episode. Clean for an hour, watch an episode. So
I also think for me, it makes cleaning more fun is when I put on an audiobook or some music.
yes.
So normally I'm not chatting with Angie while I'm cleaning, although it has happened before. So a lot of times, even earlier when I was making this wholesale order I have going on over here, I was listening to an audiobook, which just gets me like out of the fact that I'm like having to do, I mean, I like doing my work, but you know what I mean.
Yes. Okay, so someone asked, I'm really horrible at this. Someone asked about keeping your projects organized. I am very terrible at this. I don't even know whether to show this or not. Maybe I will.
I'm very bad at it. I do have, here, I'll turn my camera. So over here underneath my, this is a sliding door, but I have like an IKEA thing. That is like projects that I'm planning on making for videos. So that's kind of where stuff lives like before I make the project. But it's also everywhere else. So, oh, it is
so what's supposed to happen? Let's turn this around. Like I'm literally set up to film a video, y'all. Okay. What's supposed to happen is that stuff is supposed to come in and Angie is supposed to unbox that stuff. And these are supposed to be, these little bins that are stacked are supposed to be for like a project. So like everything for this project is supposed to be in this bin, everything for the next project in this bin, and so forth on down. Is that a reality with this shelf right now and this pile of stuff behind me? It is not, but that's the way it's supposed to work.
Mine kind of works the same way as like I move things down this shelf over here.
And then if I have to like stop, like for some reason, like a mid project, I have to stop, I could put everything like back in these. That was the dream.
That was the dream. Here, look at this. Here's a habit tracker I got for myself to use in the new year, and I've not done that. Put me in the house. It doesn't need to be out here.
All right. This is a good one, and I don't have an answer. What do you do with your paper scraps? I hate paper scraps.
Oh, paper scraps. Here, I'll grab the bin.
Okay, good. I have HTV and vinyl scraps, and I just have like a big bin, and they're all just randomly thrown in there.
Mine are all just
organized. It is not.
Yeah, this one is not actually the actual scraps, but I have like 3 bins like this, and they're colored, you know, like red, yellow, and orange go in one. They're all over the floor over here because I was trying to get to some paper at some point. Oh, look, a paper airplane. My children have been in here. Part of the problem I'm having right now is that I'm like running 2 businesses at one time. So like a lot of this is for Chapter and Craft and not Hey, Let's Make Stuff. And then before the holidays, which tells you again how long it's been out here, I hosted a crafternoon at my house, like a Christmas crafternoon. And like all that stuff is still just hanging out. Oh, here's one of the finished bows that we made. Aren't they cute? Oops.
Oh, that is cute.
Yeah, they turned out super cute.
Okay. One of the questions is, what do you do with like one-off stuff?
One-off stuff.
So my answer is I try to organize broadly. So like my bins back here, they're labeled like sublimation glass planks. So anything that is glass and sublimation all goes in that bin, if that makes sense. So I try to organize broadly rather than specifically. So that way I have fewer of those one-off things.
I feel like that's me too. Here's a handle that goes to one of the bins that's on the floor.
I do have a, I'm going to start unboxing stuff because why not? I do have a bin, or it's a drawer actually, and it just says other sublimation blanks. So it's still organized in that I know like sublimation blanks are in it, but it's all the other things that don't necessarily go in the bins that I already have. So
yeah. Yeah, I'm going to come back to here, but I wanted to take you guys on a walk over to my recycling bins so you guys can see what I have here. So, and yeah, you're going to see beer here because I'm doing sublimation bottle openers and something. So these are my bins. I have paper, but because I have Ridwell, I also have plastic, and then I've got crinkly plastic, which doesn't have a name. So basically some of the plastic gets, you know, if you can like poke your thumb through it, Like it goes in this one, and if it's more crinkly, it goes in this one. So
It's
that's
crinkly, it's in the bottom.
it's in the crinkly. I need to make a crinkly plastic one. The top one's really plastic firm. I'm falling down. No, where do you go? Over here. Okay. Sorry, guys. Oh, somebody said my bow is very pretty. Okay, so cute. Thank you. I don't. Oh yes, I gotta try it. Angie, look what I just found.
Oh, little scissors.
Little scissors from Angie. Ridwell also collects things like threads. So anything, literally anything that is a textile, they will collect. So I end up with like little piles of this stuff, and that bin is in the house.
There are like so many comments. I am trying to scroll through them right this second. How do you sort?
Oh, go ahead.
How do you sort 30 years of fabric offcuts? A lot of patience.
A lot of patience. I would probably put a lot of them in Ridwell because they will take.
Whoops. Accidentally clicked that. Sorry. Trying to do two things at once.
What do you do with all the projects you've made? A lot of them are in bins underneath these tables. But I donate some of them. I give them as gifts.
Yeah.
Our friend Jennifer Maker literally keeps them in a warehouse that is like perfectly labeled and organized. And good for you, Jennifer. I love you, but also no, I can't do that. I
donate them. A lot of the stuff I make is for gifts anyway, really. So I just do that. And then I'm just like running into a box. So I have 2 craft spaces really, if you've been around here anytime at all. So I have this space, and then I also have a tiny house. And there's a whole box of stuff here that needs to go to the tiny house. So this is what I run into.
Yeah.
The box came in and I didn't know what was in it. So it just got shoved in this room.
Which is hard because you have to like hike across a field.
Yes.
I'm like, I have to walk all the way across my room.
This is not a small box at all. And it has to go up to the So
this is literally the first time I've seen some of this stuff since like November. It's pretty awesome. What if your room is the size of a small closet? So that is hard. But we do have a class inside Craft Organization Camp, I think, where Angie teaches you how to build a craft room in a closet, which is pretty awesome. So. We're coming back, I promise.
Yes, I do have a craft closet video. I have a craft closet here. I don't know if I can get you in there without, let's see. Let me see if I can get to the craft closet. I'm going to have to unplug this. I have enough battery. Okay. All right. So in the adjoining room, I'm trying to see how big of a mess this is, but
now you get to be the
whatever. You're hanging out with me. All right. So this is the closet.
That's so cool.
So it has like a custom closet organizer. I did it with shelves before I got this. But let's say paint. And let's see if I can get it. And that's like all my paint.
That's a lot of paint, my friend.
Oh, it's so much paint, you all. So this is what I do with my closet space, and it's like all organized for the most part and labeled. But I just I feel like I put stuff in here I don't use as often, and the stuff I use more often in the actual craft room.
I just ran into a bin full of mugs. Didn't give it all.
Okay, this is a good question. When you declutter, do you get rid of things you haven't used in a certain period of time?
I don't have like a certain amount of time, but I have a vibe.
Yeah.
Like, am I ever going to use this? Probably not. And I used to be worse at it because I think that sunk cost fallacy gets us, where like I spent so much money on this, but there's just so many other things I want to do instead. So I tend to be pretty ruthless when it comes to purging. I am also not a particularly sentimental person. So I think Angie's probably more sentimental than I am. So I really don't have a hard time being like, I bought this fabric for my babies. I'm like, get out of it. I found a bag, so I'm going to make this bag the bag of things that need to go in the house.
Somebody asked, are your machines all together or in different places? For me, just because I have a YouTube channel, I have way more machines than I have space. So they do end up in different spaces. So some of them are like in a storage. Like all my heat presses are basically that I have out are here, but then another one is across the room just because I don't have the space. All my Cricuts are together, but I feel like we have more machines than a typical person would.
Yeah. So I mean, like I have my machines. You're gonna see all my beverages, guys. So all my Cricut machines live over here, except for this one. That's the one I actually use. And then I have like lots of lasers over in this section. And then you can't tell, but like down there is where all my printers live. So mine actually are. Oh, and then back behind these big cabinets over here is like my heat press area. So because I have so much space, I'm able to make those decisions. However, I will say we have way more machines than the average person.
Yes. So I feel like we are odd in that way.
Yeah. Oh, I'm using too many bins for other things for my business stuff. I'm gonna put it in the bin and deal with it later. Since I have a craft fair coming up next month, so I'm gonna have to reorganize all this anyway. We're just gonna get it out of our way for now.
So many comments. Okay. Ooh, I don't think so. Are you so organized that things are organized by subcategories, like yarn crafts arranged by color? I don't think I'm that organized.
I mean, all my ribbon is arranged by color, but it's on my pegboard.
True.
So if it's out, yes. If it's in a drawer, no. I do have, here, let me take you guys on another walk. Somebody asked what kind of pegboard I have. That's all IKEA. It's the SCOTUS, I think I might say it. So I do have, let's see, I do have all my wood for like, for my laser organized in here. And it is labeled like on the top of each drawer here. So I do have some sub-labeling, I guess, but only where it kind of works.
Someone asked how big this room is, and it's 10 by 14. So just approximately. Okay, so is Craft Room Organization Camp captioned? With your All Access Pass, it's captioned, as well as you have printable transcripts below each video. And the fabulous Jen, who is in the comments, has the lovely job of going through and making sure those are accurate. So they are completely accurate.
Jen is awesome. Yeah, we don't just do transcripts like they're automatically done and we just put them in. Jen goes through and watches every single video and makes sure the transcripts match. And God bless her for it.
All right.
What am I going to do with all of these beads? This is a problem because I have not had beads before.
I know, like when you said beads, I was like, Cori doesn't usually craft with beads. She's not going to have anything for beads.
Okay, I'm putting them in these paper bags for now.
I will get down something and I'll show you.
Flip back this way. Trying to think of what to do with beads. How would you guys organize beads? Let me know.
So, if you don't know, Create Room has like they make these little subdivided thingies. Have you seen those?
Like a lot of beads, my friend.
Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot.
I have this many gold beads, this many pearls, this many wooden beads, and a smaller bowl that I have been looking for from my kitchen forever.
That's
randomly colored wooden beads.
On this note, like bins in bins, like these are all my jewelry findings, but they're like it's subdivided. So like a bin in a bin is I do that a lot.
Yeah.
Show
us the beads, Cori. I mean, it is almost Mardi Gras. Woo!
The place I mentioned about the Creative Reuse Center, it's not a chain, but there's several around the United States. So I believe everywhere they're termed a Creative Reuse Center, and then each of them has a different name because it's like owned by a specific individual. So you can definitely look like Your Town Creative Reuse Center or something like that.
You guys want to see my really sexy glue gun? It's wireless. It's so nice. And then if you just hold the button, you don't have to like pump it. There's like a little motor in there that just like dispenses the glue. It's very nice. Should I do a review on this thing? I really like it. Maybe I'll do that. I had a friend the other day who was like, I need to get a glue gun. And I was like, no, you don't. You're going to come choose a glue gun out of the glue gun bin.
Not a lot. What pegboard system do you have? Someone asked.
It's IKEA. And so here I can go back over here a little bit. So it has this kind of like slotted pegboard. The hard part right now is that they are not carrying a lot of the pieces that they carried when I bought it like 5 years ago. They have a lot, but not all of them. But there are people who are like 3D printing stuff that fits on there. So you may be able to find interesting ways to hold stuff on Etsy.
There are pictures of my closet posted somewhere. Try searching like the Country Chic Cottage craft closet. They're somewhere.
Ooh, yes, I did get those. Yeah, Jen's like, you have those sexy black scissors. Would you guys like to see my sexy black scissors? Notice I know exactly where they are. That's by Bella Canvas, and they are just like, I don't know, I'm wearing black. It's not
They're
helpful.
so cute.
They're just like really so smooth. I really like them.
Someone asked about desks that raise up and down. I have one, hat at the tiny house.
Yep.
But I don't know how to hide. I keep hitting the button. But I don't here. But I think you have a lot of them.
Yeah, that one that my computer's sitting on over there is a Flex-a-Spot desk.
Yep.
Here I can just take us on a walk. You guys like to get really nauseous while I walk around, right? Again, very
sit down on the floor.
So yeah, so this one goes up and down. And I have a bathroom. Is it my thing? Yeah. So in my bathroom here, I have this is a walking pad. So a lot of times I will lift my desk up and I'll put the walking pad underneath and I will walk very slowly for some exercise.
Okay, sit down on the floor down here because this is a mess.
This is the most we've ever been around our craft rooms than anything we've filmed before. The fact that I have embroidery stuff out just tells you how crazy I got for Christmas this year.
All right, I think I scrolled to the bottom. So if there's any questions I missed, feel free to ask those again because I was scrolling very fast and trying to do two things at once. So I have got a huge mess down here because I will make something and then I just kind of toss the vinyl into a pile.
That happens.
So we're going to work on this for a few minutes. My vinyl is... The rolls are in a like hanging organizer on the back of my doors. And then I have one right here, but I really use a white one. But I have white slap bracelets that go around them. This is an Easter themed one, but generally it's a white slap bracelet that goes around those.
These things I made with my laser for the holidays. I don't have a tutorial for this. This is like something I bought on Etsy. But this is an embroidery piece of wood so that you can embroider like a little, has my initial on it. And then it came with like a little thing I could print out that had like all the different stitches. So, like I need another hobby. Clearly I have not gotten to it. It's February.
I don't know if someone said, I don't know if I could walk while I work. And I've not tried the walking pad either.
Really not that hard because you're walking super slow. And I don't tend to do things where I'm like require a lot of energy of my brain. So
yeah.
But I've gotten pretty good at it actually.
Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking does that require too much brain? All right.
Where do we think the lid for this bin is? Ow.
Okay, someone wants to know what brand your cordless glue gun is. Interested in a review.
It's Hoto, Hoto. My husband got it at Costco, but it's for sale on Amazon. It's just way more expensive on Amazon than it was at Costco. So maybe check Costco if you have a membership first.
And then what is a walking pad? So a walking pad is like kind of a treadmill.
Yeah, it's a treadmill that doesn't have any of the, like it's just on the floor.
None of the other stuff. Just the pad part. Just
it has like a little remote, and I can be like, I'm gonna walk 1 mile per hour, really slow.
And I often listen to an audiobook while I'm working on something like this. People are always in the comments talking about audiobooks. Both Cori and I highly recommend using your local library, and most of them have access to Libby. And Libby is you can just borrow books from your library through there, electronic books, but also audiobooks. So huge fan of that.
I think I read 133 books last year, and like 90% of them were audio.
Yeah.
I listen while I'm driving. I listen while I'm cleaning. I listen while I'm working. I listen while I'm doing cooking. I just constantly have one going. And the best part is that we got a Libby account for my boys. They're 10. And my brother got them this like Pokeball speaker, like this Bluetooth speaker. So now they just wander around the house with this speaker listening to like all of the Percy Jackson books and all of the Wings of Fire books and all of Narnia. And they're just like, oh, I've created tiny, adorable monsters who love to read.
Okay, someone asked, is IKEA really worth the extra money? I will say that anytime I get something from IKEA, I feel like it's good quality.
Yeah.
So I know, like, I just basically know I can trust that. So instead of purchasing like some of these carts back here, I had to purchase several carts, which that's what I do, right? Like I want to recommend things to you. So I had to purchase several carts to find a cart that I like from Amazon. But IKEA, if I go to IKEA, if I find a cart there, I'm like, okay, this is going to be good.
Yeah, it'll work. So over here, let's see if I lift this up, you can see that over here I have the IKEA drawers. And I will say the most annoying thing about them is that they are 11.5 inches wide. And scrapbook paper.
Oh my gosh, it's horrible.
12 inches wide. And it is
IKEA, if you're watching.
IKEA, if you are here, you can just give us that extra ½ inch. I really appreciate it.
Worst. It is the worst.
Oh, here's my label maker. You show yours, I'll show you mine. This is mine. It's from brother.
This needs to go with something that I don't know where it is. We'll put that right here.
More things to recycle. All right, I'm getting like a handful of things that go somewhere else. So I'm gonna have to put these somewhere else.
Okay, so someone asked about open rolls of vinyl, and I was just working on one. Where did I set it? Okay. So I've opened this roll and I used part of it. And then if there's less than 12 inches, I have another system. But if it's more than 12 inches, I just roll it back up and I use slap bracelets. This one is Easter themed. I usually have white. And then I put it back in like a hanging organizer. And actually, I can get up and do that, I guess.
Here, I'll go with my thing over here.
Okay.
I have a totally different system. Again, this is IKEA. A lot of my studio's IKEA. So this is my cabinet of doom. It's actually fairly organized, not terrible. But I have these big drawers. This is the IKEA PAX system. So all of mine just lives in there. And I don't have any fancy slap bracelets. I literally just use a piece of Scotch tape.
These slap bracelets were one of the best things I ever did. So, okay.
Probably a lot easier than the Scotch tape.
All right. So I have this guy. Literally, it's just like hangs over the door.
Do you get annoyed when you get like a new roll of blue and you have to like reorganize it?
Right, because I am extra and it's rainbow. But technically, I should have used the blue I had before I purchased a new blue. So we'll just go with that.
We know that pain well. Okay, this is still not clean, but it's way better.
I know, but it's a better blue. So I'm gonna get a different roll.
Let's go in the house.
That's just like, I don't know where this roll came out of. Like, that's also annoying. Maybe it came out of here.
I don't know if anybody can see, but I am wearing my slippers. Very, very professional today.
There it is. There's where it came out of. Okay. So now that is actually put away.
All right.
Okay, so you can, let me see if I can find, I don't know where my extra slap bracelets are right this second. Oh no, they're in here. They're in my dream box. Here we go. So you can buy on Amazon, you can just buy, there's just blank slap bracelets. So it was super cheap for just like a whole thing of them. So for you, those of you that are like, I should have been saving myself bracelet, you can just pick up a whole thing of.
No, I've been staring at these. I bought these. They're black chalk markers, and they've been over here by my shipping stuff for a month. And each time I look at them, I'm like, why did I buy those? And I just remembered that I'm going to do how to engrave on glass. You can make it easier with black chalk markers.
So everyone's saying just use tape and it'll be cheaper instead of the slap bracelets. I hate trying to peel the tape off of those rolls. I absolutely hate it. That's why I changed to the slap bracelets, because I would find like I wouldn't put the tape on there because I didn't want to have to peel it back off.
Yeah, I mean, especially both of us have issues with our hands, like the little, it
Yeah.
is annoying. Sometimes I will just flat out, because it's always on, like, generally, at least for iron-on, it's on the carrier sheet side, so it doesn't matter. I'll just hit it with a, like, X-Acto knife and just slice it open and use
But
it.
someone said the center of toilet rolls, so the cardboard toilet paper rolls, and if you were to cut those and slit them and then slide them over, that would be an
Great
inexpensive
idea.
one. I love that.
Yes, somebody said that IKEA makes wider drawer setup. I actually have that set up under there too. It's like under behind my backpack. Again, it's 23 and a half inches wide. I need it to be 24 inches wide. Always a half inch IKEA.
So in about 5 minutes, we will give away an all access pass to Craft Organization Camp. Any comment is an entry into that giveaway. So if y'all want to just get your last minute comments in, get any last minute questions in, that way those of you that are like, you have been cleaning for a very long time, please get off of here, can leave.
We'll do that. We'll probably stay cleaning for a while though, because you know.
So I don't mark the bracelet with the type of vinyl it is, but a lot of people do, and that's very smart, especially HTV. It's very, very smart to do that. Does Angie do it? It's probably a little much for me.
But then you make your kids a shirt, and then one day you're like, wow, that glows in the dark, and you have no idea that you were using glow in the dark.
That has happened. So this just happened to me, you all. So I put this sweatshirt on, and I had made it a while back and had never worn it. And I put it on, and it looked super cute. And then I go outside, and it was like looking yellow. It's like, white, and it like turns out, and I was like, and then I come inside.
Color changing heat one.
I'm pretty sure it was a color changing heat one, and I was like, I did not do this on purpose. But you know,
you heard me say ouch like 6 times today. That's why I get organized. You guys know what this is? Does anybody else use this? Oh, yeah, sort quick. Have you seen this? So this is something like my mom working in an office for years uses, but it basically it's like licking your fingers to like sort through things. You just rub it on your finger, and it's like licking your finger without the germs. So this is really great. I use it for this packing paper when I'm like packing up orders and stuff, and I'm trying to get it. So I really like it. What else can I clean in here?
Oh boy. Do you have? It's not here. It's at the tiny house. Someone asked for ideas for venture size cardstock and vinyl. Do you have that rolling cart?
For what size vinyl?
Venture for the venture.
Yeah, I do.
You have that? Okay.
Where is it?
It took both of us many weeks to come up with this cart.
To find a cart that would work. This is built for hold on, I have to move a bunch of acrylic. I'm putting you up here. Hold on. Clearly I need to organize over here too. Okay, so I have to get down on the floor because it's down here. So this is the cart, and it's designed for what's it called? Blueprints.
Yes.
So you can roll everything up, and it rolls around, and it's actually a really good solution for the venture. Big old materials.
Yes. So that's what both of us use, because like I said, we both looked forever, and then we were like, blueprints.
We found it.
Search for blueprint cart, blueprint storage,
wrapping paper. What time of year is this, Cori? Lord have mercy. Look, I have a box of my mom's craft supplies here. Awesome. Now I'm just kind of wandering around. It's still so messy in here, but it's actually a lot better than this.
This is an unrelated question, but good question. How long have you been crafting before you started a business?
My whole life. Yeah. I'm going to plug everybody in here and clean my desk for a little bit. My mom is crafty, so I got it from her. She has her own Etsy shop right now, but she taught me to sew when I was like knee-high to a grasshopper, as they say. So I've been sewing like my whole life, but like when I was a kid, I had puff paint birthday parties. I had like what the spin it thing that would put the paint on and it does this paint going everywhere thing. So yeah, I've just been crafting my whole life. I really started getting back into sewing Probably when I moved back to California after grad school, and I started sewing again. And from there, I kind of took off. Angie and I were both randomly gifted a Cricut in 2013, 2014, and to participate in a design challenge. And from there, we both really just took to it. We both really liked the machinery part of it. And then it was like that. And then I stopped doing so much sewing. And then it was like sublimation and then laser, white toner, DTF.
Yeah, about probably the same. Like I feel like my earliest crafting memories are cross stitch.
Oh yeah, I did that.
Stitch. And I feel like I want to come back around and start that again. So for money. Okay, I'm gonna give away the all access pass really quickly, and our winner is, where did that go? There we go. Our winner is Little Creations for You. So if you will email help@craftingcamps.com, just let them know you were the winner of the all access pass during the live, and they will hook you up with an all access pass to Craft Organization Camp. And if you've already purchased, we'll refund your money. So if you already purchased one, just email us again and we'll give you your money back. All right. All right, so I'm looking for any more questions here. If I missed a question, feel free, please, y'all, just ask again. It goes fast. So the comments are combined off our two YouTube channels, and so they move kind of fast.
This doesn't belong here. You guys want to see the scariest drawer in my entire craft room?
Cords.
It's
so bad.
This is the drawer. It also includes like random children's art that I just can't seem to get rid of. But yeah.
So I tried. I'm not being very successful, but I bought these. They are Velcro, and you can just wrap them around. So that I'm trying. However, of course, some of them are not in their thing anymore.
I actually have in my closet up front. I have a shoe rack where I was like shoving all the different types of cords, but it's not a great solution. Yeah. All right, so I saw 2 questions here. Do you ever try to revive cutting mats? I do have a video of that on my YouTube channel. Windex worked the best for me, actually, of all things. Kind of put Windex on there with a little scrubby brush.
I use like a couple of drops of Dawn. So
yeah, Dawn works as well. Yeah, I like Dawn and Windex are my favorites. I feel like Windex was just easier to spray than the Dawn was to have to mix up a thing.
Yeah.
And then, did we know each other before we became major crafters? Angie, we are major crafters.
We did not.
We met each other maybe when we were like small fry crafters, if there was a difference between where we are now.
Yeah, I would say for a while, but definitely not before having like a blog. We met through blogging. So
we actually are not 100% sure when we met. We're pretty sure we met at a conference called Snap, which existed and doesn't exist anymore. But it was like a crafting creator conference.
Yes.
And it was fun. We always had so much fun. But COVID kind of killed it, which is such a bummer.
So I feel like I want to rearrange.
We're not going to talk about this pile of mail from the IRS that I need to deal with. I did spill coffee all over it.
I use those other mats so much more than these Easy Press mats, and the Easy Press mats are the ones I have. Super convenient. So I'm going to move these because I keep those across the room and I use them every day.
I keep my Easy Press mats, the big one and the medium one, out because I make so many mugs for my chapter and craft business that I just use them to put like the actual like hot mugs on.
I still like those artistry mats.
I use that when I'm actually crafting.
Yeah.
Ooh, this was another thing that I bought. So I actually have a few of these, but I was like, I need more. Another thing that what's hilarious is I need the thing in the box to get to the thing in the box. So I bought some more little knives to keep around my studio because I'm like constantly trying to open things and I'm like using scissors, you know. Like
does
this.
that glue gun you showed, does it have a stand?
I think a version of it comes with a stand, but it stands up on its own.
Okay, this is the one I use most often, and it's the Surebonder Lynn Lilly edition. There's Lynn Lilly on it. because it has a stand, you plug it in and then you can remove it and like cordlessly do it, but you have to put it back to heat it up again.
Mm.
Once you pull it off, it does start cooling down.
Oh, interesting.
I use it most often. I've used so many glue guns, but I use this one most often right now.
Angie, if you go back in time, has a book literally on glue gun crafts.
I do. I wish there was a copy in here somewhere.
Shoes with a glue gun? Were there shoes?
Yes, there were shoes in it. So it was like stuff you could make with hot glue. It's very niche. And I co-wrote it with a co-author. It was very good.
All right, so these are my new little like knives that I have, and they came with little like breakaway blades because I just got so tired of trying to figure out how to open boxes. Yes, I got coffee on my IRS papers. I actually think all those are dealt with. I just need to go through them to make sure that I had a small issue with the IRS. It's all fine now, though. It was my bad.
Yeah, so Sherlocker is a very good brand of glue gun. So if you don't like the Lynn Lilly one, any of their glue guns I have liked, and I had several of them. It's just that's so whatever one is in this bin right beside me, that's the one I currently like.
Yeah.
There's another bin up there with more glue guns.
More glue guns. Oh, I was like, what is this? It's blush. You know, got to open up the blush. And then, I hope this fits. I got a
blush in your craft room, you know.
It's because I opened up an Amazon box this morning.
So cord management is something like there are cords everywhere in this space, and it drives me crazy.
Any brands are listening to anything that I say, including Cricut, Xtool,
Glowforge,
printers.
Problem right there is Glowforge right this second.
I want better cord management more than anything. Like there, you cannot tell me you can't make an easy press that I can wrap the cord around.
Exactly.
Yeah, I have a little black and green sherbet that I really like. Here. I'm just opening my Amazon packages at this point. So this is a privacy screen for my laptop because I have to use my laptop in public places like the school library, and it's supposed to just, ooh, it's too big. Okay, I gotta take it back. I ordered a bigger one. But I just want to be able to like not do anything shady on my computer, but just not have my business all over the school library because I have to sit in the school library twice a week while my boys are in class.
So many different types of HTV right here.
How do you store your scrap cardstock? I just store mine in those like flat plastic scrapbooking bins. And I think that's a pretty good way to do it. But oh no, what's happening in here? Just having problems.
Okay, people are talking about cords. I'm going to show my thing here.
I can go grab my scrap bin.
Okay. So what I have done, I have this. Let me unplug the one that's plugged back now. All right, so I have this. It's called a cord box, and there are on both sides. It has like an exit. So on one side is the part that plugs into the machine, and then I have those labeled as like what machine it goes to. And then the other side comes out of the other side is the plug end. And again, I have those labeled to what machine it is. And then inside, so that way inside all of those, whatever those boxes are called. So all those boxes and stuff are just inside there. And then I can just pull the ends I need. So I pull the end for the machine and the end for to plug in. And this just sets over to the side.
That's nice. Cord control, I'm telling you. So this is how I store my cardstock scraps. This one is yellow, pink. Maybe you can see from the side, yellow, pink, and darker pink and red. I used to have a bin for each color, but then I needed bins for other things, so they got combined. I don't do a lot of cardstock crafting anymore, which sucks because that's where I kind of started with my Cricut, and I should do more.
Yeah, recently I was like, I should make paper crafts.
Scrapbooking is coming back, though. Have you heard about this?
It
My
is.
friend's daughter is scrapbooking, and she got a CD player for Christmas because people are buying physical music again.
Yeah, in a big way. So all the like analog type of things are just really coming back.
Oh, these go in the house. No, it's still messy in here, but it's a lot less messy. I don't know. Like in September, I ordered this very cute picture of my family to put in a frame I already had, and the frame is still in the packaging. Maybe I will actually. Good Lord. Okay. I have found the desk. I'm proud of that.
Jen, you are all about the scrapbooking, and I love that for you.
She was awesome. Okay, now I'm just gonna put my camera this way because I'm putting away a lot of random stuff, and you just watch me walk around. All right, my slippers.
The cord box is just from Amazon, and literally you don't have to get the same brand I got. Just look for cord box, cord organization box, something like that. There were so many different brands, like different colors and patterns and different things when I ordered that. I've had it for years. I love it. But yeah, I would just like look for that type of thing on Amazon, and you should be able to find it.
Anybody want to guess what's in this box? It's like flat. No idea what it is. That's bad. I think the worst part about having like a content creation channel is that I'll buy things to make for like a project, and then I'll forget to open it and then be like, oh yeah, like 6 months later, I wanted to make that for Easter.
Yeah, I always try to put it on my calendar when I order it because otherwise I just forget, right?
All right. Can I figure out how to load this adorable knife? Oh, it already has it in there. I'm already trying to change it out, and it already has blades. What do we think Cori bought? Ooh, that is nice. A fresh blade is a beautiful thing.
Someone guessed sublimation blank.
I'm guessing it's sublimation blank. Oh no, they're actually mats for
something.
I think this artwork that I got here.
You look like I don't know.
It's for that artwork that I literally have had sitting here for months.
I picked this up from the dollar store to try it. I don't even know when, and I just found it.
Go into the recycling bin.
I'm gonna put that over there with the Joy stuff. So next time I use my Joy, I might actually start that.
Oh, goodness. Ah. I have all the stuff that I have from this crafternoon, and I don't know what to do with it because they're not normally crafts that I do. Because we kind of wanted to do analog crafts.
Yep.
Didn't want to have my machines running the whole time. Now I have things.
I think I might have just found something for donation.
Something for what?
To donate.
Oh, to donate.
Just put that in a pile over there.
Okay. Oh, I'm sitting here going, yeah, my computer's charging, but it's not actually plugged in, so let's do that. Got more random cords over here that will go in the cord of this.
I guess like when I order stuff, I put it on a calendar because obviously I'm making a YouTube video, but I mean you could do the same type of thing, right? Like some kind of list or like reminder, maybe a reminder on your phone.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea. I actually do often put it on my calendar, but My calendar's a disaster right now just because of how crazy life's been. I've been sick 4 times since November, guys. My kids have been sick 3 times. My husband's been sick 3 times. I think if you've been on any of these before, you saw that my dog had that crazy lung torsion. We are still dealing with the after effects of that. It's been a lot. We had a big diagnosis in our family. What was that?
Did he have surgery again?
He did not have to have surgery again. They went in to prep him for surgery, literally got him all drugged up and everything, and then did an ultrasound to see how much fluid was in his chest. And they were like, maybe it's healing on its own. They diagnosed him with chylothorax, which is basically leaky lymph fluid into his chest. And because we had to take him to Canada for the operation, we live just over the border in Washington. Now we take him back to Canada anytime he has anything for like continuity of care. And so my husband is just constantly crossing the border, being like, taking my dog to the vet. It's very, very strange. When I told you I have plastic all over the floor, I meant it. It's just everywhere. I like organizing with you, Angie. We should do this more often.
Oh, someone said something about my mini mat. Oh, someone said that mini mat from the dollar store is very good. So now I need to try it. Now I picked it up and I was like, I totally need to try this because I need to know. Like, I just need to know, are these mats good or not?
Is it for the Joy?
The one I picked up was for the Joy. I don't know what other sizes they have. Honestly, I don't even remember picking it up. That's how long ago it's been.
I'm putting away a Halloween bag from Marshall.
Oh.
So. Sorry for all the crinkling. Just kind of fold it up and put it into the house.
Someone said they got the 12 by 12 on one time and it didn't work well. Turned my paper into self-stick. Never good.
I moved where I charge my little dust buster, so I'm constantly wondering where I put it, but it goes over here now.
Yeah, I feel like someone said they're overwhelmed and don't know where to start, and I feel you, and that's common, and I even get that way, even though everything does sort of have a place, just because it just gets out of control so quickly, and like I said, oftentimes, just do whatever works best for you mentally. Sometimes it is, I'm going to clean up for 1 hour, or I'm going to clean out this one box. I'm going to open 2 of these boxes and put the stuff away in them or something like that. I don't know. I would just start small, whatever works for your mental health.
Yeah. Yeah, Roxanne asked if we had any flooding here. Not at my house, but very close to here. We had a lot of people in our community, including the students at our school, who all went and helped in Mount Vernon, Washington, Sandbag, and then where we crossed the border to go into Canada. The town of Sumas still looks really muddy from the flooding. We have a couple rivers here that flooded this year, and it's just brutal. But yeah, I'm glad to be back. It's been kind of a rough couple months, but I'm I actually miss all this a lot. So what am I doing now, Angie?
I don't know. So I showed you all putting a roll up, but this right here, it's there's 12 inches in this little piece. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a paper trimmer and I'm going to trim it to 12 inches and I'm going to put it in this organizer here with small sheets of cardstock. And then the little excess I cut off, I'm going to put in my scrap bin.
Yeah.
I just feel like it's a waste to roll up such a small piece. So I'll just throw that in the scraps.
Yeah, I have my bins are that wider 23-inch IKEA thing. So if something's under 23.5 inches, it gets flat in that bin as a giant scrap.
Yes.
What is in my backpack? Oh, you know what's in my backpack? More beverages.
You should have counted at the beginning, and they could have.
There's probably been at least 15 beverages.
How many beverages will Cori find?
I am a beverage monster. Here is the one that I cannot get anybody on board with this. This is the sparkling protein drink. So my doctor's like, you need more protein. And so this is a sparkling protein drink. And you're like, how is sparkling water have 30 grams of protein in it? And it kind of tastes like fizzy yogurt. And it has milk in it. Some sort has like whey protein in it. But it's like, you kind of have to get past the like, why am I drinking fizzy yogurt situation? But I have one a day and they're really good. There's my headphones.
Someone said you could store your beads in mason jars, and I love that idea.
I don't have any big enough mason jars, but I might see about. I was thinking of actually just putting them
closer.
What was that? Oh,
we need to live closer. I have a whole shelf of mason jars.
I do not have a lot of mason. See, that's the difference between living in Washington and Tennessee, right?
Literally an entire shelf.
I think I'm probably going to end up putting them in like Ziploc bags so I can kind of stack them just in the cabinet over here. I'm not selling you on the protein drink, am I? Like after you drink it and then you're like, I got 30 grams of protein. And I'm going to open up this just regular fizzy water because I'm thirsty. Oh my gosh, I'm going to bed because it's midnight in South Africa. Thank you for joining us. That's way later than I stay up.
If my mason jars were up here and I would just show you my shelves, you would say you need to do some purging.
Didn't you at one time or still do own masonjarcrafts.com?
Crafts and jars.
Crafts and jars.
Yep. Pretty sure I still own it. Please don't go there. It's very neglected.
Oh my gosh, I love it. Oh, here we go.
Very, very neglected.
So this year I made all of our wrapping paper. So that's one of the reasons I have so much fabric out right now is we made like the big Japanese fabric wraps and we made bags because we decided we were tired of wasting paper. But I also cut on my laser, I cut all of the tags that we can reuse every year. And here's just one of them hanging out in my craft room after I've already put everything else away.
That needs to go into wherever the tags went after Christmas.
I bought these little like, beaded chains to like put them on the gifts.
What this is telling me is that I need to do some scrap videos.
No kidding.
A lot of scraps, y'all. It's a lot of scraps.
Angie and I, we should do a video just on like scrap storage where we talk about all the different ways we store all the different types of scraps we have.
A lot of scraps. Do not think I want these colors.
Oh, that means I have to go find the bins in the basement with the Christmas decorations. Ooh. Okay. All right. I feel like I can't go anywhere because my computer's now charging. There's still things to clean.
Well, I just pulled a pile over, so find a pile and pick it up.
My piles are all really big. That's the problem.
Yeah, but I've worked through this one. It wasn't very big.
Artwork while we're chatting.
It's very, very big. It is making its way down.
I think because I haven't actually done a ton of actual crafting, most of what I have out is chapter and craft, like making stuff. Oh my gosh, my dog is running around out there. Can you guys hear that? Sounds
I
like
can hear it. He is having a very good time.
He thinks he's a puppy and he jumps around and we're like, I wonder how you got a lung torsion, you dummy. I mean, he's so great. I love him so much. Only I can call him a dummy. He actually has no brain. We decided that he has just too much love and it just pushed all his brain out.
Poor Gus.
Poor Gus.
Talking about him like that.
Oh, he knows. He looks at you and says, I only have a walnut for a brain.
I'm going to have to sort this because there's too much in it.
Yeah, I feel like, like ideas to use the little scraps, not just store them too.
Yeah. I think we can all use scrap ideas right now.
Yeah. All right. Tape.
My bin is under here and it is literally overflowing.
A good idea to have a bin where you kind of toss like scraps and stuff and then you can like put them all away at one time versus,
Somebody is replaying this and organizing and decluttering while they watch. So
I love that. Welcome. Count how many times I say ouch. I have had this frame since the foil quill came, or the foil quill. Is that what it's called for Cricut?
Yeah. Oh, it's just foil tool. The foil
Foil
quill is We Are Memory Keepers.
That's right. I've had this frame since then because I did some really beautiful foiled artwork that literally is still hanging in my bathroom over there. But it came with 3 frames, and so I've had this empty frame for 4 years. And I've wanted to put a picture of our family in it and hang it up inside my house. But I've just been moving this frame around for 4 years at least.
Jen was saying that should be the March theme, use scraps. And I actually put on my calendar recycled crafts, but I might have to change it. I feel like April, I put scraps for April, I think, but I might have to change it up and just do a live with.
Well, I think having yes. Jen says, I think a big help with scraps of all types is deciding what the smallest you're going to keep is.
Yeah. But then I'm like, but it could be useful. It could work.
Make it work.
It could work. All right. So I've got these specialty pieces, but I have a live coming up where I'm going to be using this. So I just need to over here. Oh my gosh.
Oh, my dog is at my husband's home and kids are home. They so we do this kind of schooling hybrid. I really apologize for the loud dog. Schooling hybrid where we
I'm trying to add you back. Hold on. Got you.
Okay. No, what happened there? Anyway, we do this kind of like hybrid homeschooling thing where we're sometimes on campus and sometimes at home. But my boys like to ski, and in 5th grade, you can ski in Washington, I think at most Washington mountains for free. So because we homeschool, they take Thursdays now and they go skiing. So they're just getting home now. That's, as you can hear by the dog being no brain, crazy guy.
All right.
Oh, I'm not seeing any of the chat anymore. Is anybody chatting still? Or are people like, oh my God, we're so done with these rules?
Maybe when you came back in, it's like just the new ones.
Okay. Somebody send a chat so I don't feel like I'm.
It's been like 1 minute since someone sent something. So
maybe I'm just not seeing the new stuff. People are like,
see that one?
Crafting. Yes, I can. Hello.
That's what it is.
Oh my gosh. Fingernail decal, so any scrap bigger than a fingernail stays.
I would be in a lot of trouble.
That's a lot of scraps.
Yeah.
Okay. I got my frame done. Yay. Look at my cute family. We're so cute. Yeah, that's a picture from 2023.
Okay, I've gotten a lot done.
I know I've gotten a lot done. The biggest stuff, like the stuff I have out, I still can't really clean up because it's all stuff I'm working on.
I'm just going to pull another pile over because why not?
Okay, so this out. I'm going to go recycle all this. I'll be right back.
Oh. Yes, we are seeing comments now. Thank you.
Yay, okay. I'm going to bring my computer with the charger somewhere else because where I am is still, let's see. I'm just a hot mess sometimes, guys. Sometimes, all the time. Let's be real.
All right. Any more organizing questions? Are you all very impressed with the mess yet?
Does it make you guys feel better that our places are such a mess?
It is definitely a mess.
Definitely a mess. Okay. Now I need to decide where my new little knives live. One over here for sure. All right, I'm taking you guys with me back over to the other side of the room. I have to take the cord off this time. Somebody said I have a beautiful family. Thank you. I think so too. They're pretty great. I should go somewhere I can plug myself in. Let's see, maybe over here. Angie, we should do this like once a month. Our craft rooms would be so
It is definitely, I feel like, more normal to have a mess in your crafting space rather than like the Pinterest perfect or the images we show.
Right.
Because it's like creative people are generally probably going to be a little bit disorganized, a little bit messy while you're crafting. Like, it's just a fact of life. So these days when you just need to sit down, get things done, organize things are useful. Like, things just build up.
Oh my God. How do you store your paper?
I ordered some cardstock from 12 by 12 Cardstock Shop, and they added this as like a free sample. It's like rhinestone paper.
That is really cool.
Do you all even think that a Cricut would cut that? Like, it's just
like actual glitter?
It's like little, it almost looks like little rhinestones. Like each individual piece.
Oh, yes. Oh, that's really cool.
So now I'm like, do I want to do a project with this? And
that's
what they did it as a free sample.
It worked. It worked. Okay, somebody asked how you store your paper trimmers. I have 3 or 4 of them as well, and they are hard to store because they don't hang. So I'm going to see if I can show you guys how I store here.
Let me see. I feel like they included something that said what that was, but I don't know where it is.
Okay, I'm going to like literally try and get you guys into like a space that is hard to see. But I have one of these rolling carts over here. Whoa! I have one of these rolling carts over here, and I actually just store the paper trimmers. Like, they fit in front of all of like my cups and things. So that's where I put them. I don't know where you store yours.
What was it? Paper trimmer?
Paper trimmers.
Okay.
And I have it out because I use it all the time.
Where are my dream box in this vertical thing?
Oh, that's nice.
So I just shove them in that vertical thing.
I really want your paper trimmer that has the rotary blade. Every time I'm cutting with my paper trimmer, I'm like, I should get the paper trimmer that Angie has.
What do you do with your old mats? So first of all, I try to clean them, see if I can get some more life out of them. And then basically they just move down. So an old green mat becomes a new blue mat. An old blue mat becomes a new pink mat. So they just keep moving their way down until they just cannot do anything else. Like, they're not going to do anything else. And then I need to get rid of them.
All right, guys. Do you want to guess what is in this box?
Another guessing game.
Another guessing game. I think I know what's in this box. I think the reason I haven't opened it yet is just because I don't want to deal with it inside the house, but let's see. Oh my gosh, these new blades. Oh, they're so nice.
Like, I need to use this. I printed this out for a video and I haven't used it.
Oh yes, it is a compost bin. House.
So do just all of your Amazon packages come to your studio?
What was that? Usually my husband picks them up because we live, we have so many stairs that he'll often pick them up and take them up the stairs and just put them in my office until.
Got it. Okay.
Break down the box.
I don't have an extra rotary blade, Jen, to see if it would work.
I'm tempted to try. Actually, you know how I said earlier that the cord drawer is the most terrifying part of my office? That was a lie.
Should I try to cut it with scissors?
What do you have? Oh, yeah. Let's see. Okay, so I want to show you guys the actual most terrifying part of my office. Are you ready?
Oh, it cuts with scissors.
Do you see that?
Cardboard recycling, my nemesis.
It's not even recycling. It's packing materials.
Oh, yeah.
Because I reuse them for my Etsy orders and stuff, my wholesale orders. But
it cut with scissors, so I'm feeling like it would cut.
It's really cute.
It's so cute. Maybe I should order some. Their sampling was sampling on this.
They did a good job.
This was worth their money because I'm
so
tempted.
rude.
I'm tempted. Very tempted.
Oh my gosh. Jen says that her cat or dog lays on the cricket mat. My dog is terrified of this room because when he was a puppy, he jumped up on his kennel, like the big metal kennel that he was in here, and it like collapsed on him. I mean, honestly, terrifying. But he won't come in here, and yet there's so much dog hair in here.
Someone said that they have used this and it did cut.
What are you gonna make with it?
I don't know. She said she made a mermaid.
Oh, that'd be kind of mermaidy.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna have to think on that. Like I said, it was not something that
Add it to the list. I also have a hard time. So I bought all of this glittery cardstock because we made at our crafternoon, we made the paper chains. Super fun. Again, still living in the crafter. But I don't have a lot of storage for cardstock that is not 12 by 12. And now I have all of this glitter cardstock.
Yeah, I haven't been keeping a lot of cardstock because we just said haven't been doing a lot of paper crafts. And now I'm like, well, if I do more paper crafts, what am I going to do with the paper? So
there is a gross dead bug over here, so I'm going to get it with my. Clearly, I need to really clean this room better. Pardon my dust busting, Angie.
Okay. That is looking so much better. I'll just vacuum real quick.
Just vacuum up those bugs. It's fine. The floor in here is still such a disaster. Okay. I also have an unforgivable number of paper bags because we were making paper bag snowflakes.
All right, I'm gonna leave this out.
Yay! I found it. I was looking everywhere yesterday for my, like, it's the thing that I set my computer on when we do videos like this normally.
Well, I have mine out and I've used it just at the beginning. Once I started moving stuff around, nope.
Yes, I put mine actually just over there on that desk for now.
Okay, I do feel like I need to turn things again. I got a good charge now.
We need those cameras that follow you wherever you go.
Well, I have one, but it's for my phone.
I know.
So, I'll move that around.
Cycling.
Okay.
Nobody even asking questions anymore. Is anybody even still here?
I feel like there are people still commenting.
Hi, guys. I haven't looked at the comments in a few minutes. Ooh, tell us about your adhesive, Jen. What adhesive did you find for paper crafting?
I'm going to start opening packages too and just go off you.
Honestly, I have not been this productive.
Oh, this one was open. This one is a sublimation coloring book, Halloween themed.
Halloween? Oh, feel you, friend.
I'm going to put this over here for another day. Another time, another day.
I'm actually putting these pieces of cardstock that are out of the shelf. I'm going to go put them on the shelf where they go.
Okay, and this is baby bibs and some ornaments, which also it is not Christmas any longer. So, it's in there.
Put this bin back.
A couple of people said we're here after you were asking.
Hi, guys.
Oh, I have a box of stuff. The stuff we got for craft organization camp, like for speakers.
I think I actually opened up my box and did stuff with that a while back.
Yeah, I I obviously did not. So
Look how cute are these little things that we didn't end up using for our crafternoon. I should probably figure out something to do with these. Maybe I could do like laser shapes or something on top of them. And it could be like a whole wood situation. What brand of sticker paper do you both use? I like the Cricut waterproof sticker paper. That's my favorite.
I Cricut printable vinyl is usually what I use.
It depends on if I want it waterproof or not. I mean, like, so I think I mentioned before, I don't know if you can see them here. All these bins here are full of stickers, but those are all professionally printed. I get them printed locally at Stickers for Days, which I highly recommend if you want to get more than 200 stickers printed. They do a great job. Oh, how fun. They use those playmats. She was using those playmats for her kids. I printed out pictures of roads and airport spaces, etc., glued them to the dead mats, and bought some small toy vehicles from Amazon. My grandsons loved to play with those playmats when they were younger.
Oh, that's cute
Fun
idea.
idea. Oh, I love that idea.
Don't give me ideas about starting on crafts for next year because I don't need more ideas. Someone said start on Halloween and Christmas for next year. I don't need more ideas.
In theory, sure. In reality,
I have more ideas than I have. All right, so you said scissors for every part of your room, and I have 2 new pairs here.
yay!
Where those go?
I'm pretty sure this right here is. I have that same pair.
There you go. New pair.
I'm going to take you guys on a tour of like where I keep crap in here, okay? Just for fun. So over here, I have scissors and tape measure, and in there I have box cutters. And then I also have right here scissors. There's no tape measure over here, and box cutters. And then over here, I have scissors. And usually I have a tape measure. And then over here, we have more tape measures and scissors. And then here, let's see, we have scissors, tape measure, box cutter, and importantly, the stapler. That's where that goes. And then over here, we have more scissors. But I do use them all, and it actually keeps me from having to like hike around my big space, which I love. I love my big space, and I'm not going to say I don't love my big space because I do, but it's nice to.
I'm doing a live Tuesday about making labels with the Cricut machine, and I just found my supplies for that, so I'm going to put those.
I gotta do those.
Put those where I can find them. That way I'm not panicking on Tuesday.
Excellent, excellent. Oh my gosh, I can see my floor. I really need to go through all of my
supplies for a craft I haven't started yet. That's fine. It's fine.
What started yet?
Fine. I want to make the sweatshirt with the where you embroider your favorite books for the year.
Oh.
Have all the supplies to do it. Have I started it? I have not.
Indeed.
So you all tell me if you want embroidery on sweatshirt tutorial.
More stuff to put in the terrifying pile of stuff. Oh, a bin of twine. Let's see. Big fan of the art glitter glue. It's not glitter, but it doesn't warp paper. Hey, Jen, send me a link in Slack or put it here. Both.
What books would I add, Jen, to what?
To your shirt.
Oh, so what I was gonna do is add 5-star reads is what I'm thinking. So I read a lot of books. For those that don't know, I read close to 200 books last year. It was like 190 something. So I'm not gonna fill a sweatshirt with images.
Awesome, though.
So I thought about doing all of like my 5-star reads or something like that, or maybe 4.5 and 5 stars, because I don't I'm stingy with my stars. So I thought about doing the like basically that. Just do the 5-star reads or something like that. Yeah, that's my thoughts. So basically, I would figure out an image that reflects that book for me and embroider that onto probably the sleeve. But I have to start it.
You gotta always start something. That's the hardest part sometimes.
For all our leftover stash, doesn't all material need to age like a good wine? So definitely keep things. This is a very big project, but it's coming soon. Definitely keep things like away from sunlight, climate controlled conditions.
Just like you would treat wine, honestly.
Yeah. So all those things, yes.
But actually, I can like. How did I end up with so many paper bags? This is ridiculous. My kids, we were making like these giant snowflakes, like the giant paper bag snowflakes. But I ended up somehow purchasing these many.
What are you gonna? That's too many snowflakes.
It's way too many snowflakes, especially for the amount of energy they take to make.
Too many snowflakes.
I don't know what I'm going to do with all these bags. I'll probably donate them to the school. The school will use them. I don't have a donate bin right now, though. Okay, I'm going to go get a box. I'll be right back.
Yes, I am very discouraged about that area. So when I get discouraged, I think I'm going to move on to a different area because that's a lot of things that I don't want to put away right now. Yeah, I would have to sort bins to put that stuff away because I know the bins are full.
Which bins for what?
So I have a bunch of stuff on the floor, but it's for sublimation stuff that the bins are already full.
Ooh.
So
I hate that because then it's like, what do I do?
I know. So I'm going to leave that right this second and move on to something else.
All right, we're putting these bags in the donate to the school bin. I will use them. And then these other paper bags can go. Man, there's just like paper bags doesn't have a category.
You would need a very large bin for that many paper bags. So
I got rid of some of them. I'm just keeping this many.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, does someone need? I have a bin that is like
party stuff.
Kind of. So I have a lot of like I have these over here to go in it, but
like cellophane bags,
like bags. So all like paper bags is what I have it labeled as, and I would probably put those in there.
I think I moved my bags, and now I'm like, where are those bags? Oh my gosh,
I feel like I tend to use like small paper bags for crafting or to I use someone stuff like that. So I
use them all the time for stuff for my business. So I've got them over here in the shipping center, but this doesn't qualify as shipping stuff.
No, it does not. Oh, this is a great question. How do you keep track of all the books you read and their rating?
Absolutely. Goodreads, Storygraph.
This is our favorite subject. Okay, so I log all my books after I've finished reading them. And I actually log them on 3 different apps because I'm not sure which app I like best. So I log them on Goodreads is a very popular one because it's ran by Amazon or connects with Amazon.
Yeah, it's run by Amazon.
So that's very popular. Storygraph is the one I probably like the best.
Same.
There's all kinds of information about your book. And then I do log mine on Fable as well because it has another feature I like, which is like the book club feature.
Yeah.
So it just depends on the app, which features I like. So I log them all on all 3 apps with a rating. And then I do like a short review. I'm not a big reviewer. I do a short review on each book. So my star rating and then a short review.
Yeah, I've been going back and trying to review the books, at least that I've read this year. And then I also decided this year that I had too many books on my shelves that I hadn't read. Not like an insane number, like something, I see people on TikTok or whatever, and they're like, the 500 books I haven't read. And I'm like, no. But I wanted more incentive to read the books I have. So I made a spreadsheet of the books that I currently have that I haven't read, the books I want to reread this year, because there's a handful of books that I wanted to reread. This list also includes all the books I'm looking forward that are coming out in 2026 that I know about, plus everything that was on my current Libby holds list and everything I hadn't listened to at Libro FM. So it's ended up being like 145 books. And I don't think I'm going to get through them all this year because I'm going to allow myself to read other things as well. But pretty much like all of the fiction that I'm reading has been coming from that list, and it's been fun.
And I do have, I have an app that I'm working on. It's called Library Thing. And you just pull it up and you scan the books you have.
I used it like 20 years. Like Library Thing's been around forever. Forever.
It's so simple. You just scan the book and it puts it in a list, so I know which books I have. So I'm working that personally, so like I don't go to the store and be like, oh, I really wanted that book, and then get home and I already have it.
Yeah.
Has that happened? Yes, it has.
All right, I'm actually organizing some of my supplies over here.
Okay, 2 questions for you, Cori.
Uh-huh.
Where do you get your cellophane bags from? Because my answer is just going to be randomly on Amazon. Do you have a place?
I was trying to do less shopping on Amazon, so I ordered them from, I can't remember where I ordered them from. I actually got them from Michael's, and they weren't that much more expensive, but for the size, it was such a struggle. Like I have 8x10 art prints that I sell, and I had to like they barely fit the art print and the piece of card or the chipboard behind it. And so I got really frustrated and I went back to Amazon.
I rarely buy them, so I'm not the person to ask. That's why I asked you. And then how big is your room? That's another question I don't know.
It's about 600 square feet, which is large. So for those of you who don't know the story, we bought this house from the parents of Crystal Allen from Hello Creative Family. If you're not following her on anything, you should go follow her. She moved from here to Hawaii. So, but we bought her parents' house. We kind of connected through blogging, and then we wanted to move to this area. And she was like, hey, my parents may want to sell their house. It has place for a 600 square foot craft room above the garage. And I was like, where do I sign? So we bought this house. This used to be her dad's wood shop. But we basically did all of this during the beginning of COVID. We bought the house in January of 2020, but we didn't move until July of 2020. And during that time, he finished this. It used to just be studs. So I basically moved up here and went into a brand spanking new 600 square foot craft room, which was honestly just incredible. And I'm very, very blessed and privileged to have the space. All right. We are all Libby fans, huge Libby fans. Here's my secret. For those of you who live in Washington, I don't know if there's anybody here who lives in Washington, but here's my secret. If you live in Washington at an address that pays taxes to your local library, so you are just paying your normal taxes and they fund your local library, you can get a Snow Isle library card, which allows you 8 more Libby holds if you need them. Because I have the Washington Anytime Library, and their catalog is actually not very big, and I only get 8 holds there, and I'm like a 16 plus hold kind of girl. So I was able to get those extra holds, and it was awesome.
I get 20 holds on my main card. So
it's so unfair.
So as someone asked, what is Libby? So Libby is basically the app I feel like all libraries, but most libraries at least, use to loan out ebooks and audiobooks. So if you have a library card, or you can just go get one for free from your local library, you sign up for Libby, you put your card in, and it'll tell you like how many books you can put on hold, how many you can have out at a time, all that kind of stuff. It's an app on your phone, and you just sign up and start putting stuff on hold you want to read.
That's awesome.
It is the best.
Yeah. It's like, especially when you read a lot. And like, I cannot afford to buy 120 audiobooks per year because I am not Jeff Bezos. I can't afford it. And so being able to get them, and then you get to support your local library. Huge support of my local library, volunteer for the Friends of the Library. Libraries are amazing.
Yes, it makes it easy to support your library. Like if you're like, but I'm at work when the library's open, how do I support my library? Libby.
Yeah. Our library has all sorts of fun events too, like all sorts of stuff that like my kids love going to. It's just like a great community place. The librarians all know our names in my library because we live in kind of a small community, and it's just so nice. I walk in and they're like, hi, Cori. And it feels like kind of like walking into the bar of Cheers. And everyone's like, hey, Norm. Ooh, did I just age myself? Woo! Problems. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to figure out. I feel like almost everything else I have out has to be out, except for the giant pile of things I need to fold over here.
Yes. I feel like I'm done for the day.
There too. We did this for almost 2 hours.
We did. And I got a ton of stuff done. It looks so much better in here. I can't express
I actually have space to work. I have no idea what to do with these beads, but
I need to vacuum, but that's not a live task.
That is not. I was going to show some stuff on the floor, and then I was like,
no. Vacuuming is going to be next. All right. So thank you all for joining us. If you hung out this entire time, you deserve a prize of some sort.
The prize should be that you get yourself craft organization camp so you can organize your craft room as well. So again, craft organization camp is on sale through tomorrow night, basically at midnight. I'm going to raise the price, and I don't want to, but I'm going to. And so right now it's only $39. It goes back up to $79. This camp is just entirely on demand. This is camp from last year that we're reselling. For those of you who missed a chance, for $39, you get 30 classes on organizing everything from organizing your craft room in a drawer. Like, I mean, I have this big space. Angie has her amazing space, but we understand this is not what normal people have, what people who don't do this for a living have. And so we tried to get a lot of different speakers who could speak to smaller craft spaces.
And if you want to get motivated, you can just watch this video on replay and just clean your own craft room.
Your own craft room. Count the number of times I crashed into different things or dropped things.
Yeah, it was impromptu, and we both had a mess to clean up. So
yeah. Honestly, this is the best way. We should always clean this way. This was very fun.
All right. Thank y'all for joining us, and hopefully we'll see you in craft organization camp. Be sure to join the Facebook group if you join the camp, or if you don't join the camp, just go ahead and join us in the Facebook group, and we'll chat organization with you.
Awesome, guys. We'll chat with you.